about 60 days since I was here last. It's mid-August. We're back in the general area. Doesn't look like the forecast is going to let up. It's going to continue to rain for another the 7-day forecast is rain every day, but we got a little break right where we're standing. We posted up last night in the teepee. Got the fire going pretty good. Word is the bears are still a little bit low as well, so these mountains right here, they flatten out around the corner. Opens up into a huge basin with a river. We got about 4 or 5 miles. But our destination is about 20 miles, so now we got, 17 miles to go. 16. But we're not going to do it all in one day. We're going to take our time getting to where we need to be. There's a lot of country to look over before we get there, but we'll see what happens. Maybe run into a bear before then. Well, we made it into this little river basin, big river basin, I should say, and glassed for about an hour here on the bottom. We're gonna make our way up the river bottom a little bit here and try to find a good place to set up camp. Coming down, folks. We barely got the tent set up just as the rain started to just dump. So got in here, got set up, got everything indoors. It's all dry. Kind of cool. We dried out on the way here, and all our gear's dry. So that's kind of handy because, we made some progress today, but got spared a torrential downpour on top of us, but it's coming down hard now. I think we're gonna finish getting the stove set up. If we get a little break in the weather, we might push on. Otherwise, we'll just kind of sit here and hunker down and glass from the front doors here. We have a good vantage point from this position, so let's see what happens. Well, we've been sitting here glassing for a little while, and I spotted a bear on the ridge 5 miles out. You can kind of just see this black dot moving up and down in the green. There's blueberries right there, huckleberries, but he's smashing them. Looks like a black bear though, not a grizz, so keep glassing. But it's cool to see a bear. This time I didn't get a black bear tag, but if we should kill a grizz today, I might be wishing I had a black bear tag, because then I'll still have 9 days left to hunt. But I got plenty of black bears under my belt. Lots of meat in the pantry right now. It's a canned bear. Just need a grizz. That's what I need. Stay focused, Brian. Stay focused. Stay focused. Well, we got our tent all broken down, and we glassed a bit this morning. I saw some caribou up here on this mountain top, kind of skyline near the top. It was pretty cool. But other than that, haven't seen any other critters. And our new plan is to make our way to the back there. See where the sunshine is glistening off all the green? We'll call that El Dorado. We got a 7-mile march to El Dorado. That's also where we saw that black bear. It's back over there too. It's a natural funnel. And we're hoping when we wrap around there, we'll see more bears. So we got about a 7-mile hike today?
Yeah, 7-ish.
7-ish. So what's your prediction there, Big Chris?
Probably gonna kill one about 3.5 miles once we start our walk.
I like that
Probably
idea.
spot one up there near that little patch of pine.
All right.
And then we'll just
I like that prediction.
clean it. Be back at the airstrip by tomorrow.
That's right. Seems like that's too easy though.
Yeah.
Seems like that might not pan out. But
Finding
I like your optimism.
another 30 miles walking for
Right. We need to go about 30 miles or more before we can get ourselves a grizzly. Seems like it's a little premature to get one now. We need to suffer more. We need to get wet. More wet. We need to get blisters on our feet and burning, aching legs, all the things. This pack's a little heavy for all this bushwhacking stuff. At least it's not raining at the moment. Grizzly bear right in here. Our close shot. A little creepy though. Bushwhacking where there might be a sow and cubs around any corner. I don't like that. Well, we got our teepee put up and we glassed for a couple hours. We got lots of wood, but it's all wet. It's hard to find anything around here that's not soaked to the bone. But we got it all inside the teepee here so we can dry it out as soon as we get this fire cooking. And try to dry out some of our gear. And word is there's a number of grizz right in here. And there's some big ones too, but it's only our second day. Got that fire going?
Yeah, she's rocking.
Even with all that wet wood?
Yeah, it's trying to get it. You can hear it popping.
Yeah.
So we had some black bears right on this front slope here, another one in the middle, and then another one way on the back. Almost, he actually got on the spine and then bailed over the other side. And that sow with cubs was up in this next bowl over there, playing in the cubs were playing in that little bright green spring that comes up over there, a little mossy patch, and they went up deeper into the mountains. So hopefully their dad's somewhere around here rolling around. Still early, got another 10 hours of light or so, 9.5-ish, so plenty of time.
What you doing over there, Chris?
Get some of this wet stuff dried off. Trying to see how many times I can burn myself on this trip.
Isn't it crazy how like, even though we have the doors wide open, that little stove going, this little half shelter, it's still pretty cozy.
It is cozy in here. Probably take a nap.
It's just burning through the wood like wildfire.
This river wood, once you get it dry, this driftwood, after the edges of it are dry, it just goes up quick.
Time to spot a grizz. I got a feeling now the rain kind of stopped, they're just gonna pop up and start walking around, kind of like I just did. Gotta stretch. The old calves are a little bit sore. The old calf muscle right behind the knee, both of them, a little tight from the heavy packs. I got a seriously heavy rig coming out here because we knew we were probably going to be back here the full 10 days, and then add on top of that just the type of weather you might get. Lots of rain gear. It's a little heavier than some things. Got the full kit for the harshest weather, rifle, and then all the camera gear. It's a heavy load, plus a little extra food as well. About 2.5 pounds of food per day at about 11 days, 10-11 days. It's getting lighter every day though, because we keep eating it all. I'd love to see a grizz just walk down the river drainage. Just cruise on down. That would be perfect. Just tuck in right here. The wind is, you can see from the smoke, the wind's going this direction, so in theory we could catch anything coming from this drainage, this river drainage, or up from the way we came. All of them look good. We got 3 black bears up on this, but they disappeared a couple hours ago. They just kind of blended into the green brush and they're gone. But they all popped out all at the same time. It's uncanny. Anyway, that sow and 3 cubs right over there. Get the glass out and see what we can find.
Black bear just popped back out. Same spot he's been coming out right over there by that little draw.
That's the smaller of the 2.
Yeah. Smaller of the 3.
That's true.
Yeah. So if he's back out, hopefully some grizz are moving around. We still haven't seen that sow and 3 cubs come down yet out of that draw. It could have been deep in that brush though. It was pretty thick over there.
I like it that the bear popped out as soon as the rain stopped. Get them up on their feet, cruising around. That bigger black bear is right over here somewhere, right in front of us. But they're popping out. He tucked into that brush pile right there.
He keeps looking downhill. Makes me wonder if there's something bigger chasing.
Yeah, he got the hell out of Dodge. He's booking out of there. This makes me think something's going on.
It'd be real nice to see a grizzly pop up out of that brush.
Something has him spooked.
Must not have liked the first place he laid down up there. Not enough cover. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Oh,
He is moving.
Isn't he?
He's not even stopping to eat.
Something has him going, dude.
Yep, now he's running. Oh, he just ate it.
Something's got him spooked.
Yep. Where is it though?
Is he just eating now? How random.
Maybe he was in a hurry to get to his favorite berries.
I guess so.
Had to get to the spot.
Yeah.
And now he's sitting down eating.
I don't know, he's running like he's scared, but then it's like, oh, there's food. And he stops and eats.
He keeps looking downhill. So he's looking for something.
It couldn't have been us, because
No, wind's blowing
our
the other way.
wind is in our face.
Be nice to see what he was scared of.
It'd be nice if it was a big giant grizzly bear
That'd be real nice.
right there at the bottom. Something seemed to have scared him out of the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was booking it.
He was trucking up that drainage straight up. I thought he was going to go over the top before he stopped and cut left. That bear is just sitting up there in that bush. He's kind of right on the edge of the green where it meets the gravel. Like he's prepared to go right up the rock face if he has to. Something spooked him, made him go high. But we don't see anything right now, so maybe we're gonna set eyes on a grizzly. Well, it's about 9 o'clock, and we've got eyes on that sow and cubs again. So she's a lot further off. She's like, I don't know, 2 drainages over from where we saw her yesterday in the morning, but still on that same mountainside, just cruising around. Got a good look at her today because it was kind of raining yesterday when we saw her. But we're gonna go ahead and pack up our camp and head down this drainage right here off to our right. We're gonna leave the sow and cubs on this side. We gotta cross a river It's just a little sketchy, but we've got some waders. We should be fine. Get to the other side, and we're gonna hike up there and see if we can get on the Grizz over there. But yeah, it was kind of cool. She's got like that Grizzly look with the like golden tips and darker body. It's a real pretty bear. But just gotta find us a boar. Hopefully we get over there and pick one up. But anytime one could just roll over the top of this mountain and come into this basin. Just about anywhere you're at, a Grizz could show up, walk right past you. But we're gonna need a little luck to get it done, because it is thick and they do move. They're motoring. You'll see them right here, and then 2 hours later they'll be all the way over there, and it's gonna be hard to. We're gonna need one to just kind of be chill a little bit, or at least maybe head it off as it comes down and tries to cross or something in front of us. We'll see, but we got to find one first.
That's Sketch City. That water's like 32.5 degrees.
Yeah, that looked a little sketchy there.
Yeah.
It was like waist deep.
It was deep.
Well, that water crossing was sketchy. But it looks like we're on this side now. We shouldn't really have to deal with any major rivers anymore. Just some little things that we could probably just scoot across in our waders. But that was deep right there. I'm taller than Chris. It looked like it was going up around his waist. Got the bottom of his pack wet. But I think it's pretty easy walking now. Just gotta find us a bear. Pretty stoked. Well, we're climbing up this hill to a vantage point. We've been hiking for about three hours or so. And as you can see, like, it's just this big open basin. It's just all green from the bottom to the top, all the way around. Pretty crazy. We've seen a handful of black bears so far. not seen a grizzly bear yet. But we'll get up here and put eyes on this for a little bit, a few days maybe. Be nice to have a bear just walk down the middle. Yeah, there's a black bear straight across from us. That little cut right there. Was out in the open, we got a little hot and it tucked in.
Tent might fit on this.
What?
Tent might fit.
Well, we have a good vantage here. This is a nice little spot. Wind is not really how I want it for a bear coming up this way, but yeah, it's blowing up this draw. But if a bear's up on this slope up here in front of us, anywhere down here, or even up there behind us on this side, we're gonna kill him. So, just gotta find a bear. Black bear was right in there, just cruising through, and then dropped down into that little cut and disappeared when it got hot. But those rocks.
Rocks falling.
And the snow melting.
Yeah, rocks are falling.
Yeah, hearing those rocks back there tumbling down the hill. A little snack and glass. Well, the sun is going down. About halfway through the hunt. And haven't seen a shooter grizz yet. I know they're in here somewhere, but man, I can't catch a break. Man, as soon as that sun goes down, temperature drops pretty quick. And the wind picks up. It's blowing pretty hard. Doesn't look it, but blowing pretty hard up in my face right now. And up this wash, up this canyon here. But yeah. Been sitting here. It's beautiful right here. But there's no animals in this little basin. Just that one. Well, we did see a couple black bears in here. Every black bear we've seen, though, has been looking over its shoulder like crazy. They're always running, kind of going in circles. There seems to be no rhyme or reason for where they go. They just go everywhere, like ADD. Man, I'd love to see a grizz. Big old grizz. Just want to put eyes on them. About halfway through the trip, we did hike in here pretty far. We're about 12 miles from the area we really want to spend the last few days of the hunt. But yeah, it's been challenging getting in here. And I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing more grizzly bear. We talked to a few people back in this way, and they were like, we saw 6, we saw 4 yesterday, we saw 3 a day, I don't know what it is, but we have been in the wrong spot. We can't seem to find grizz, but we can find a billion black bear. Anyway, sun's going down. Time to tuck into the teepee, get some dinner, and we're going to try to get up real early and try to hike like 8 or 9 miles, maybe 12 tomorrow. But we're going to be on the move, glassing a lot. And in June, we covered 12 miles in one day up in these mountains and these trails. And wasn't bad at all. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, but halfway through, I'd like to at least get on a stalk, get on a chase, get one on camera. Well, it's I don't know, about 7, 8, something like that. We got our camp all loaded up. Sun has hit the valley. Been keeping our eyes peeled, but so far no bears this morning. But we're gonna march all the way to the other end of this drainage today and try to get back into where we're fairly certain no one has been in quite a while. Can be some serious bushwhacking, but we're hoping we get back there where there's no people and we can get on some bears that haven't been pushed around or whatnot. So anyway, we'll keep you up to date, posted on what's going on. Probably leave the camera off until we get into some action.
Hello, friends. Pardon the interruption. I've got a quick announcement, and then we'll get right back to the show. We're hosting a gritty movie night on February 13th, 2025, during the week of the Western Hunt Expo. Come and hang out with us at a theater in Salt Lake City and watch a brand new, never-before-seen gritty movie on the big screen. There's going to be lots of prizes and giveaways. It's going to be a good time for all. For tickets, go to briancall.com/movie. We'll have more than $10,000 in prizes, and I promise this movie is going to be worth your time. It'll be like the old days when movies were good. It's going to be a fun night at the cinema. Hope to see you there. Again, for tickets, go to briancall.com/movie. All right, now let's get back to the show.
That's it.
Got a grizz coming up this drainage right now, right in front of us. Disappeared behind this clump of dirt. We haven't seen it since, but we're in a pinch, waiting for it to pop out, and then hopefully we get our shot.
down. We just got a Grizz. It's day 5, roughly?
Days, yeah, 5.5, 6.
Yeah.
It's day 5 we can legally hunt.
Dude, I saw the red, like, I saw the bear, and then just to turn around, it was just covered in blood.
Yeah. Once the bear spun, I just saw red, and I went, oh, it's just a matter of time. It's gonna go down. Then it sat down, and
I thought about shooting again,
yeah, I'm glad you didn't.
and you were like, it's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
And once it sat and laid down, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it was over in 15, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That's pretty quick.
I mean, it's basically standing where I shot it.
Yeah.
Didn't
Go
run,
far at
yeah.
all. Less than 10 yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
You shot, it hit, it spun, tried to bite the bullet hole, laid down, and it was done.
So fast. Yeah.
Great,
Man, a hunt
great
can-
day for it.
I know.
A hunt can change so fast.
I
Like
know.
we were starting. It was starting to look grim. We were just seeing black bears, and then we blew out of the spot we moved to yesterday pretty quick. We didn't even stay in glass this morning because it wasn't looking great. And then we start walking out to go 12 miles away,
Yep.
and we run into this Grizz. So
It's crazy though. If that Grizz popped into the bottom, it could be right next to you and you would never know it.
yeah, it's so thick.
It's so
down
thick.
here.
We just happened to catch it up on the slope in the open. There's not much space over here, dude.
No.
You know,
I mean,
I mean-
we're sitting in the bottom, and we got 300 yards to either side of this canyon we're in.
It is a little pinch right here.
Yeah.
But if they come through that brush,
You ain't gonna see
you're
them.
never going to know they're there.
No. What do you say we with this sucker broke down? Broke down, packed up, and
Do it, dude. Well, pretty cool to get up here and take a look at this bear. Decided to put some eyes on it. Up close. This inland grizzly bear hunting in the mountains is not easy. Not easy to find them. You know, the sightings have been real limited. Only seen a handful. So they seem to love these red berries.
yeah, they're all in the scat that we've been seeing.
Look at them just where they've dug up all these rocks.
Yep. Just feeding in through here.
It's always exciting walking up on a bear. We watched it for quite a while though. It went down. There it is. Right here. first grizzly bear. Dude, they have some claws, don't they? Jeez. Did a number. Look at the head. What a pretty bear. Look at the coat on that. Well, Chris. Oh, wow.
That's an old bear. Look at how white the claws are.
Yeah, look how silver it is. It's covered in red, but it's the first thing I noticed was how silver tipped it was as it was coming through.
Oh yeah.
Oh, feels good to get that pack off. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, they have giant heads, dude. Big old heads. Yeah, his teeth are all busted off.
Really?
On the front here. Holy cow. So much bigger than a black bear. See him all broken?
That's an old bear.
Look how big those teeth are. Man, that's cool. All right, I'm gonna put this camera down and we'll rearrange this bear.
Undercover, I blame it on the season. It ain't no kind of reason, baby, why I come and go. I had a lover, she felt as good as trees, and you can't ask her if it's pleasing. You can't ask the wind to blow. And is it time I should be moving? Is it time I settle down? Will I sit still or will I feel the wheels spinning around?
That spot where I crossed seems like it was a little bit flatter, a little more sand in there than where you crossed. Looks like you had some big rocks, but we both made it safely. That's all that matters. And now just some bushwhacking and should be good to go.
Oh, Chris, it looks like we're gonna break through out here. More bear scat. It's not unnerving or anything. Being in this thick stuff with grizzly bears. It all looks the same.
We're just gonna go that way.
I know. Well, it's like, have I been here before? Just all looks the same. I feel like we're getting close. I gotta put this camera away. Get back to two-handed bushwhacking. All right. Chris has us bushwhacking in the neck-deep brush. Nothing creepy about this at all.
Especially when you get dead animal.
That's right. All right, lead the way.
Maybe we should go back.
This way? Like right through this trail in front of us?
So let's go that way?
I see victory, Chris. There we go. Voila! Glorious open country.
A little bit.
We shouldn't have to do that again anytime soon.
You have to go over one little knob, don't we? Yeah, right down there. I can see it.
Shut up, Chris.
I mean, we could just get wet and walk on the side of the road.
Oh. Nah.
Maybe we should take a seat after that one.
Yeah, let's take a break in the shade. I could use a little grub, a little snack. Whew, that feels good. At least it's not pouring rain.
High wispy clouds, really good weather.
Be drenched to our necks if that was all wet in there. Rain gear. The camera is filthy. It's just covered in grime. I think the hardest part of our journey is over.
Almost.
Come on. What? Maybe we don't have to. Maybe the water's low enough.
Oh, I don't know. It cuts right up against that bank.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
I say we get done with that bushwhacking over there and set up camp.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting later.
Is it time I settle down? Will I sit still or will I feel the wheels are spinning round? The wheels are spinning round. The wheels are spinning.
Hey folks, I hope you guys enjoyed that gritty film. This YouTube channel is exclusively hunt films. There's no other content published here, so if you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a gritty film production. And if you want to see more behind the scenes gear discussions and other podcast content, check out our other YouTube channel, Gritty Gear and Podcast. And for gritty discounts, events, and merch, check out our website at briancall.com.